So thank you all, and I'll turn it over to Josh now.
Hello everyone. Like I said, my name is Josh Nadzam. I'm from Monaca, Pennsylvania. I graduated high school in 2007. I played basketball, football, track, and cross country in high school. And then in 2007 I came to UK, and I've spent the last 5 years on the track and field team and the cross country team. Mainly I just want to build on what everyone has said and what Michael said, and my main point being about the amazing opportunity you all have here as head coaches. It's truly incredible. Regardless of whether we like to admit it or not, and regardless of your age, we're all impressionable. We're all able to be influenced by society and our environment and everyone around us. And this is especially true for high school kids. You know, if you're under the age of 18, you're in high school, it's a really hard time. You're trying to figure yourselves out, trying to figure your lives out, trying to find your identity, figure out what you're about, what you represent, your ideals, all of that. It's a really hard time. And unfortunately, the way things have gotten nowadays, it's becoming even more harder for kids because not only are they dealing with that, but a lot more kids are coming from broken homes. The family structure just really isn't there as much as it used to be. The stable family unit that supported a lot of the generations in the past really has started to fall apart, and it's really becoming hard for kids as they're trying to navigate all this madness, just growing up in almost like a chaotic environment. But the bright side to all of this is just the amazing opportunity you all have to be a positive influence in their lives. I think the best way for me to convey this point is to give you a personal anecdote from my life about a relationship I had with a coach. Growing up, my childhood I was one of those kids. It was really bad. I grew up in poverty. I grew up with my mom in the projects. Food stamps, welfare, all of that, everything you hear about. It was just really hard. A lot of problems, broken family, all sorts of drugs and alcohol. It was just really bad. My father wasn't really in the picture, and anytime that he was just a terrible influence. He wasn't anything positive that I could benefit from. And so, but you know, growing up, I tried to just toughen up. I tried to like keep this all inside, just be positive, and we just push through it. And no one really knew outside of my family what was going on. And this, you know, kind of worked until about 10th grade. It all just started to overwhelm me. I just had this burden on my shoulders, and it would just frustrate me. And there was one specific practice where everything was just going wrong. Like little things would just upset me. I'd miss a layup. This was basketball practice in high school basketball. I'd miss a layup and I'd just get so overwhelmed. I'd miss a little jump shot. You would have thought like my dog died. It was just, everything was just like, I don't know, it was just crazy. And my coach noticed this, and he noticed that I was just getting more upset than necessary. And after practice, he pulled me aside and he said, "Josh, I know there's more than basketball that's bothering you. What's going on?" And at that point, that practice, that was when my home life hit rock bottom. Like everything was just terrible. And you know, I tried to come to practice, take a deep breath and forget it, but it was just overwhelming. And when he said that, I just lost it. I just broke down. You know, I told him everything that was going on. I was just crying. It was just an amazing point in my life because it was the first time someone knew outside what was going on, and it was incredible. You know, he stepped in and he just started to be, he didn't do anything spectacular like taking me to some crazy amusement park or anything like that. It was the simple things. It was just being there. It was just, I mean, teaching me how to be a man. You know, I was 16 years old, and it was the first time anybody showed me how to be a man. I didn't even know. All the other men in my life were just terrible influences. So it was just the simple things, just stepping in, teaching me about things, being a positive influence. It really changed my life. That's when I started to grow up, started to be more mature, and I really wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for that, for everything he taught me. And that's just mainly like what I wanted to show you guys. You know, no one is asking for anyone to come in and be a mother, be a father, because you know we all have so many responsibilities. But it's just being a positive influence in a child's life. You don't want to do anything spectacular. It's just being there. And even if a kid has a great home life, no one can ever have enough positive influences.